and for the old friendship with them find favor. But he began to consider discreetly and became his age.
That's right. Go ahead.
And the excellence of his ancient years and the honor of his great head.
That's right.
Whereunto he was come in his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law.
Because he had been in the law since a kid. You see, it's been prophets like Jeremiah. He was a young boy, Yahushua. You see, it says in Ecclesiastes 12, remember the Creator in your what? In your youth. You see? Go ahead.
Made and given by the Most High. Therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straight wise, and sent him to a grave. Verse 24, but it becometh not our age, said he, in any wise dissemble, whereby the many young persons might think that Eleazar, being 80 years old and 10, were now going to the strange religion.
See, they didn't want. He said he don't want the young folks to be like, man, look at old ass Eleazar, man. You been in the law all your life, talking about that. Look at you, man. Look at you. You didn't went over there and fell with the devil. But he was like, nah, I don't want them. The younger ones to think that of me, man. You know, that's why when you in the truth, man, when you have brothers, if you have being under you, you have to act accordingly, because you don't want the younger men to see you doing folly. You want them to see you as being a stand-up man of the Lord. That's how the thing go. You know, because they see, if they see you always doing folly, then they gonna think they can do the same. You see, so they just like, hey, when Esau roll up on us, just like this brother here. He got younger brothers in the camp. If they come around the corner, he eat the pork chop sandwich, grease running on down his mouth. Stay strong, out. They gonna look at you like, well, you eat the pork chop sandwich. I ain't ate it in 20 days. I'm hungry too. But if they come around that corner and they see you hanging up, bloody and beaten, and be like, hey, bro, stay strong, don't take it. Then that's encouragement. You see, we gonna have something better when this is over. That's encouragement, man. Eleazar had that spirit on him too, man. He's like, hey, I'm gonna die for this, man.
Hey, Elder, if I can say this, Elder, that's the time we coming into. We going to Luke, Luke the 19th chapter?
19 and 43.
Yeah.
They gonna come camp around about us.
Yeah, that fear the Lord. Hey, man, we coming to the time. You gotta remember, Jacob trouble is near, man. All right. We saw Edom, the so-called white man. Hey, he coming for the elect, man. He coming for the men of the Lord, man. The dude is in truth and sincerity, man. All right. So these times, that's why I say, like the elder had mentioned, everything written 4 times, written by our learning, because when these times come, we gotta put our best foot forward. When these times come, hey, it say actions speak louder than words. We're gonna have to put this to use, man. We saying this now, but when time comes, we gotta actually do it. That's why I say don't be hearers, but what? Doers of the word, man.
Hey, you gotta put your trust and your faith in how about you? That's why I tell you in Sirach 2. Hey, look at the generations of old. We just reading about it. You know what I'm saying? We reading about what men in the ancient world did. How they trusted in Yahweh Shema Shah. We got to do the same thing in this day and time, man. You can't get caught up into what you see and the things that's going on, and then you fold, man. You know, you gotta have that faith and trust in the Lord.
They say ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right. Oh yeah, it's gonna be worse. Hey, the scripture tell you that in Daniel, man. Daniel 12, man. It's something we ain't never seen before, man. So you already know what time it is, man. You better have your mind right, man.
It's over on that.
I just stopped the religion. That's pretty much it.
You got it. It's at the end?
No, it's not that.
How much more you got?
I got like 5 more.
Okay, go ahead and read them.
Verse 25, and it reads, and so they through my progresses and desire to live a little time and a moment longer should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to mine old age.
See?
And make it abominable.
There's a lot of old people got stains on their life, man. You know what I mean? They confess to live a certain way, but they live in another way. There's a lot of people. The scriptures say we want to be counted as blameless. But he said he don't want to be stainless. Many people got stains on their life, but you want to be counted blameless, man. Go ahead.
Verse 26, and it reads, for though the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men.
See, from the punishment of men. Go ahead.
And it reads, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead.
See, that goes with the scripture we read in Matthew 10 and 28. He fearing the one who could kill the body and the soul. Go ahead.
Verse 27, it reads, wherefore now manfully changing his life, I will shew myself such an one as mine age requireth. Verse 28, it reads, and leave a notable example to such as be young.
So you want to be an example to such be young. So, hey man, they say, hey man, them brothers right there, you know, they was out preaching on the corner, and the army rolled up and told them if they didn't quit preaching at that moment, they were gonna shoot them. But like you might be in the spirit, and then they might just fire you up. You see? Or they might want you to do something abominable. Be like, hey, you know, go over there and perform oral sex on this dude, and we're gonna kill you, or we're gonna kill your kids. You see? Something like that. You just gotta know. Let them kill him, because they gonna come back anyway.
Right.
Go ahead. I got a quick precept, like quick elder to back you up, because like it's like what we saying is, look at Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? He was our great example.
How much more you got on there?
I got 4 more. 5 more.
Jump what you got.
Okay.
5 more?
4 more. I'm at 28.
Go ahead, keep reading. Keep reading.
And it reads to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws. And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment. Verse 29.
So he went to the torment. Okay, so they start messing him up. Okay, go ahead.
And it reads, they that lead him, changing the good will, they bear him a little before into hatred. Because the foresaid speeches proceed as they thought from a desperate mind. Verse 30. But when he was ready to die with stripes, he ground and said, it is manifest unto the Lord Yahweh Shah
Made known, go ahead.
that he had the holy knowledge.
He had the holy knowledge, go ahead.
That whereas I might have been delivered from death.
You might have been delivered from death, man. Okay, so to them it might seem like they're killing you, but you really delivered from them. You don't know how the Lord gonna do. He might have a word. He take your spirit right before the axe hit your neck. You know? He might have an apparition put out there where it makes it seem like you screaming for pain and you not. You see? That's the Heavenly Father. Okay? That's the power of the Heavenly Father.
And it reads, I now endure short pains in my body.
And what say they like afflictions on what for a moment.
By being beaten. But in my soul am I well content to suffer these things because I fear him.
So you fear him. Fear him that can kill the body and the soul. Not him that can kill the body. So this is everything written 4 times written for our learning. Because it's gonna happen. These things are gonna come to pass in our lifetime. Certain brothers, you're gonna be strung up, man. They're gonna be trying to get you to do certain things. And they gonna have your kids, man, behind the window with a shotgun up to their head. What you gonna do? You know? You know, certain people gonna fold and crack. You know? Especially they bring your old big mama in there. Oh, no, not big mama. Y'all gonna do whatever they need you to do. You know? And my mindset, I just want the Lord to put the spirit on me. If they got a gun to my kids, then we're gonna shoot them then. What you waiting on? You know? Kill me.
And then one thing about it, it's a good way to think like that too, because they kill, they ain't gotta taste the muscle.
That's right.
Or they ain't gotta go through, you know what I'm saying, continue to suffer. You know? But like,
this is the last one right here, verse 31. And it reads, and thus this man died, leaving his death for an example of a noble courage.
So for noble courage, that's how you want to be looked at. You know, he didn't want to be looked at as a sellout, so to speak, in this day's terminology. He want to be looked at, but everybody want to be looked at as, hey, what's up with old dude? Yeah, man, that dude stand up right there, man. He a real G. That's what cats like to hear is. You know. You tell a dude, hey man, that's a real G right there. He feel good, but then around the corner, he ain't no G. You know, he dealing with E. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead.
And a memorial adventure, not only unto young men, but unto all his nation.
So all the nation of Israel. This is one of them things that we look at for faith and hope. You know? Now, it's another, in 7, you already know what 7, we're going to hold that. We're going to, what you got, well, you have the scripture?
Yeah, well, I just had one going to the other side. Been a great example.
Go ahead.
All right, this is 1 Peter 4:1. It says, for as much then as the Mashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that have suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin.
Exactly what we just read.
So
So he suffered in the flesh, but he delivered his life. So he ceased from sin. All because he chose Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
that's right.
Hey,
You know?
the scripture say, he that seeketh to save his life shall lose it. You know?
Lose his life, shall what?
Shall save it, man. Hey, so we already giving our lives up, man. We ain't living. This ain't fucking life, man. You know? You gotta work every goddamn day, man. You know, we oppressed every day. Your woman ain't in order. Your kids out of order.
Come on now.
You know? Everything out of whack, man. You got the damn devil in charge of you. He bossing you around and shit. Come on, man. What kind of life is this, man? Hey, it was a song. Who was that, Jake? This can't be life. This can't be life, man. Hey, man, Jake know in their spirit we supposed to be doing more than this, man.
Gotta be more, man.
You know? You had those spiritual dreams and thoughts of like, man, you know, I'm better than this, man. I'm a king, man.
Hey, do you know something though, y'all can learn? Y'all think about when you were growing up. Did you not want spiritual powers? That's how you know that was instilled in us, man. That's supposed to be in us, man. The power that was given from Yahweh to Yahweh Shai. It's in us, man.
You want them so much, you went in there and got an old dirty towel and put a thumb in right in there. Went jumped off the house and found out you didn't have no power.
Jumped out all the stars on there, you know. But you knew it was like something that you know it's in us, man. That power supposed to be in us, man. But like the scripture say, we discontinue from our heritage by disobedience, man. But the water you have by Shema Shah, guess what? We getting it back.
That's right.
You know? That's why we gotta continue.
The Lord said we are gods, but we should not
Like
him.
right, man. We coming back, man. The water you have by Shema Shah, man. The spirit of the Lord is in the earth, man.
Right.
You know, but like we said, read, much as Yahweh shall suffer, put yourself like-minded, man. We're gonna have to suffer. Look at Peter now. They was beating for the Lord's name. And here it is, when they was getting beat, they was laughing, they were rejoicing. Come on, man.
Hey, what they tell them in Acts 5? Right, he told them don't even say that name.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be rough on us. Hey, you say that name, you might get 50 slashes, you know. But hey, you better say it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the word patience. While y'all wait, the word patience is because we patiently wait, right? This is bearing pains or trials calmly or without complaint.
Suffering, man.
See, did that old man, he didn't complain. Eleazar didn't complain. He bared it patiently. He was like, look, I already know. You know, and when you go in that 7th chapter, that next chapter, ooh, that's so heavy, man. The Maccabees, you know, already know. They ain't complaining at all. It was like, hey, what it is.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
That's a faith booster. Because here it is, we reading it, we see it, you gotta apply it. But you gotta remember the Lord said that he was gonna what? Take care of us. He said, these plagues I brought upon you, I'm gonna deliver you from
Boom. And he said, the definition says able or willing to bear.
See?
I was looking for this.
Able or willing to bear.
Man,
see, he ain't gonna put nothing on you that you can't handle, man.
That's right, that's right.
You know, he just want to know if you're gonna go that extra mile.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, can I give you?
Go ahead.
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 2. It says, "In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery."
Boom. Now, you heard that? Read that again. Read that again.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and verse 2. It says, "In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery."
Now, check this out. We were just finna read Daniel, the 3rd chapter. Nebuchadnezzar. Right? Putting them in the furnace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We can read it. They're right there. It almost seemed like they was dying, but guess what? We can read it. We can read it.
Yeah, outside looking in.
Yeah, we can read it.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking in, look like
Yeah.
like, man,
Let's
what
get
you
it.
dying for? You know?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
But not knowing.
Daniel's 3 and 1.
Yeah. Because I got this.
You got the other part too.
Yeah.
All right.
Huh.
This is Daniel 3. You want me to start at 23?
No, start at 1.
Start at 1.
And then we're going to read the 7.
Okay.
And then we're going to jump to 16 and then read the 22 or 3. Show you. So we're going to lead you into it, show you what's happening.
All right. This is Daniel 3,
Because the
verse
things
17.
that I read them 4 times, read before I learn it. Hey, man, we're going to be going through things like this.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
It says, if it be so, our power whom we serve is...
Daniel 3.
Yep. 3 and 17.
Start at 1. Start at 1.
Start at 1? Okay,
Yeah,
it says...
we're going to get in what's happening.
Okay.
Getting into the subject matter, showing what's going down.
Break that meat down.
Yeah, we hitting the gas on before we crank it.
Daniel...
Now you gotta do that truck.
Daniel 3 and verse 1, it says, Nebuchadnezzar the king made an image of gold whose height was 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura.
So he made an idol. Okay, and we ain't supposed to worship what? Idol. Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the
And this
king...
is Babylon. They got idols set up here. Everywhere you look is an idol. Go ahead.
It says, the king sent to gather together the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up.
So he wanted them to come bow down to this image. That's the same way with Esau. They wanted you to come to church. He had all of them take them. Come to church.
Yeah.
He had a big old cross on the church.
Yeah, right.
He had a big cross on it. You walking up in there, bro, I'm telling you, yeah, man. Yeah.
I got to do that.
Hardly house.
That's why I call it Hardly House, cause shit, the women do like a club.
Hey, that's what I used to do, man. When I used to go to church, man, it was just strictly for the women, man. You know, that's how I knew I wanted. I was like, man, I ain't even trying to hear none of this,
Hey,
man.
look, lust on 1,000.
Yeah. It's like, we'll go back to it. It says, verse 3, Daniel 3 and verse 3. Then the princes, the governors and the captains, the judges and the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together until the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up.
Man, that shit look like a Joel Osteen sermon. Yeah, everybody there.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the mega churches do now. Everybody that's somebody in the society is there. The firemen there, the chief of police, the lawyers, the judge, everybody. The same church. Go ahead.
It says, then and Herod cried out, Salaki cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, what is that, pastler?
Pace, yeah. P-A-P-S-A, Psaltery.
Yeah.
P is salad. Psaltery.
What is this?
Dulcimer.
Dulcimer. And all kinds of music. You fall down and worship the golden image.
Now, what he's saying, that when you heard this music, certain music, that was ushered in what they was getting ready to worship. You knew that was getting ready to be time to worship. So this was a Babylonian culture, but guess what? Guess who else do that? Islam. When you over there in Islam, they got speakers everywhere. I'm talking about you can be on the freeway in the middle of nowhere. They got a pole up with a speaker, and it's so loud, you hear that dude coming down. Everybody just, no matter what they get out of the car, they fall down. They be having wrecks and whatnot. They fall down, but it's time to give your homage to Allah. See, the Kaaba, the Kaaba stone. It's time for you to worship. Okay? And they got that from ancient Babylonian custom. Go ahead.
All right, it says, verse 6, and whoso falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace.
So if you don't worship, we're going to cast you into a pit of fire, man.
And that's what is going to go on in this time with the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Those that don't want to worship the beast, or take that image, worship that image, or take that chip, you're gonna die, man.
Yep.
What it say? The Lord said, fear not, man.
Yep. You ain't gonna have no food.
Yeah.
They said you won't be able to buy a sale.
That's right.
They're gonna starve you out.
Yep.
That fire means affliction.
Right.